Hey guys, it's Len and James from Halfway Homestead, and we are going to harvest some comfrey today. This row here is all Bocking 14. Our bees are all over it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to catch any of the bees on the video because I got it in selfie mode and kind of hard to see, but we'll see. Anyways, the point is, comfrey is one of those things that we absolutely love here. We are, anytime we can reduce our feed costs, we love it. Comfrey allows us to feed a lot of our birds that way, our poultry, all of our quail, ducks, chickens, they all love it. But it also does a couple other things. One, it's a super nutrient dense chop and drop fertilizer. So how is it more beneficial than say anything else you chop and drop? Comfrey puts down a massive taproot straight down the ground, deep down the ground, and it pulls minerals up. And it stores it in all of these leaves and flowers and the stalks. And then we chop it and put it on the ground, and then it decomposes and then feeds the soil right here on the top of the soil. So nutrients and minerals that would normally not be here up on the top of the soil, comfrey brings it that way. The other thing is it grows very, very quickly. This particular version of comfrey will not propagate from seed. It only propagates from root cuttings. That's right. And so we can plant it exactly where we want it, and that's the only place it'll be. Also, it grows very fast. So we can take and chop all this down. And we're not going to chop all of it today, but we are going to chop half of it down right to the ground. And in about 2 weeks from now, it's going to be half this size again. And so we're going to feed a bunch of this today to our birds. We're going to put some of this around some of the elderberry and stuff that Carissa has planted recently. And we're going to make some use of it. So let's get to it. How are we going to do this? Well, you could use a knife, you could use scissors, but I fancy myself a ninja, and we're going to use a Japanese scythe. So I know it's Japanese because, well, there you go. That's how I know. I don't know what it says, but it's incredibly sharp. So
probably like, don't cut yourself, dummy.
That's probably what it says. You know, don't cut yourself. So it's very, very sharp, makes very, very quick work of this. So I'm gonna ask James to get on the camera here and film, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this chopped down. So we got James manning the camera now. By the way, James is learning video and video editing. His skills are getting up there pretty quick. So if you're somebody local that wants some help editing video, he could use the help. He could use the experience and is looking to do more. Something he's expressed a lot of interest in. Who knows, maybe we'll get his own little media company launched. So, all right, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take, and we got a wheelbarrow sitting way too far away. So I'm gonna grab that real quick because I don't wanna make a million trips back and forth. Wheelbarrow over. Sorry bees, I gotta take some of this today. And we're gonna come all the way down to the bottom best we can. Grab a big handful. Take it right off. So that might look like I just murdered this plant. And I don't understand why you think that. But we'll do a follow-up here in 2 weeks. And you'll be amazed at how much has grown back. Almost all of this is going to die off. It's just going to send up new shoots as fast as possible. So, we'll go ahead and get some more of this here. And this is why I like this. Super simple. Super fast. Don't have to worry about your scissors fitting around and opening, closing, and getting in there. If you don't have one of these, get one. I'll see if I can't leave a link down below to the one that we purchased. And I think we'll take one more plant, and that'll be enough for today. That way there, we leave some more for the bees. And then we will have it staggered. We can take the rest of that in a couple of weeks as this comes back up for the bees.
Look how quickly all of that just is gone.
Right. That's why having the right tool makes all the difference, right? So we'll clean this up a little bit because all this is good stuff we can feed to the birds. or we can leave it here and it'll just add more nutrients to the topsoil, which is fine.
So the Comfrey coming back.
Yep.
Does that make Comfrey a cannibal?
I don't think so, because it's not choosing to digest it.
Random thoughts with James.
All right, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna toss some to the chickens. We just moved our Isa chickens this morning, so they're on some fresh greenery. Essentially, our garden was ignored for the last year and a half, and as such, it needs a lot of weeding. A lot of stuff has fell behind. We're getting back on it this year. And so we have some new Isa chickens for laying. And as they're growing up, we've got them in an 8x8 enclosure. And we just move them every day to a new spot and let them eat down a bunch of the weeds. So we're gonna toss them some of this. They should enjoy that. They're still a little skittish of us, but there you go, birds. I know. You don't know what to do with all that. But I know that in an hour I'll come back and most of that will be tore up and gone. And so we're gonna go over to the quail and then to the ducks, and we'll get some footage over there as well. So we'll see you in a minute. Feed some of this Comfrey here. Just grab a handful or two in each and just toss it right into the cage. At first, they're not going to really know what to do with it, but it won't take them long to figure it out. And this is just a way for us to cut back on our feed costs a little bit. It's like 28% protein or something like that. It's super, super high. Quail need a lot of protein and need a lot of water. So, but yeah, we do this, you know, every now and again whenever we've got excess Comfrey. It's a way for us to boost our food systems, or our feed. And we're going to be planting more Comfrey so we can do more of this. We still got Comfrey, and we're going to take and dip over to the ducks and feed them some of this. So we're over here with the ducks in the driveway circle. And let's see, yeah, we've actually got some back there, and the rest of them are up underneath there. You can see them back there, and I can do this over there. But I imagine they're going to come forward because James is going to give them some Comfrey. And they love the green stuff. So let's see what we end up getting.
It's like, oh, I know what's happening.
Keep giving them some more. We got a lot there, and the rest of it's going to go over to the chickens. So, and we even got the muscovies coming out. Look at that. So the big drake here is Angel. He is our male muscovy. He's got his 4 females. And then we've got Shadow is... Where's
that one making weird noises right there?
Yep. He's got the yellow band on, the green head on his feet. A yellow band on his feet. And that's Shadow. He's the only muscovy that... Cayuga that hatched out of like 20-some birds.
Yeah.
He's the only one that hatched and made it.
No, that's... So Shadow was the one bird, we had one year where a bunch of cayugas wanted to be mamas, and they wanted to hatch their own, and Shadow is the only bird that hatched successfully.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was like 20 eggs that were sitting on it, and he's the only one that came out.
Got it, yeah. I thought you meant the incubator.
Nope. So we're going to give all that to them. They're a little nervous because we're this close. Ducks don't typically like to be held. But we're going to get out of here, and we're going to run over to the chickens and give them the rest of this. So we'll be back in a second. We're over here with the chickens, and James is obviously dropping a bunch of Comfrey. Is that all of it? Yeah, we loaded it up in the side-by-side and brought it over. So he's going to hop over and get that over to them. You saw those little acrobatics. He's a little scared. That's a 50-mile charger on this fence. And it hits. It hits hard. So... But that's the goal. Do you want to go ahead and move that tractor first and then put that in wherever the new place is you're going to...
I mean, I can.
Yeah, let's just get it moved. It's getting kind of mucked up, so I don't know which direction you're going.
I was just trying to keep them in here because this is the best grass currently.
Well, can you get it turned around?
Yeah.
All right. Just take your time with it so we don't. So this is our second version of this tractor. I think I'm going to be making a third version because, as you can see, it's a little bit of a struggle. I'm not super happy with it, but it's still better than the previous versions. So that's actually probably good for right now. And then tonight, when you come back, you can move it to another 45 degrees. So he's going to get the rest of his comfrey over to him, and then he's just going to top off feed and water, and that'll be done for the mid-afternoon chores here. So, but yeah, the birds all love the comfrey. That's the whole point of this video. We got a little sidetracked with all the other things, but consider growing comfrey. If you don't have any, reach out to someone like myself. There's a couple other people out there that are reputable that have some comfrey for sale. Get it on your property. Get the non-invasive kind so that it doesn't propagate from seed like the ones we have. That way there you can keep it under control. There is a place for the comfrey that does self-propagate, but you just have to be more intentional about where you put it. So that just is a little bit more advanced video with more factors at play. So it is something you can look at, but for us, in our situation, it's much better for us to go ahead and just have the Bocking 14. We love it. It's never been a problem. So that's what we got, and we hope you enjoyed. Please, hit the like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you'd like to support our work and help us live our dream, you can head over to halfwayhomestead.com/donate. There's PayPal. There's physical address. And I'm trying to get set up a crypto wallet as well. And doesn't cost you a whole lot, and just to say thanks, or if we've helped you out in any way. You can also shop through our Amazon affiliate link. It's linked down below. We do have links to any tools that we've talked about in each of our videos, is usually in the video description as well. It doesn't cost you anything. That is free. All you do is purchase the thing that you want anyways, and it helps give us a few pennies. So we really appreciate it. Thanks so much, guys, and God bless.